And now to Fort Pierce for the third and final hearing this week in the federal felony case against Donald Trump for alleged mishandling of classified and top secret documents and obstruction of justice. Attorneys for the former president asking that federal judge to suppress evidence that was seized when the FBI served a search warrant at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in 2022. Investigative reporter Terry Parker has been at the courthouse all day to take a look at the key arguments made in court, presented to the judge, and some heated exchanges in that courtroom.
Special counsel Jack Smith releasing some never-before-seen photos seized during that raid of Mar-a-Lago. He's pushing back against Trump's lawyers. Trump's lawyers say the government messed up the order of the documents, and therefore all of that evidence should be thrown out.
These are photos taken by investigators during the 2022 raid on Mar-a-Lago. Prosecutors using them to show how disorganized much of the material was. Writing in a late-night 30-page filing, Trump personally chose to keep documents containing some of the nation's most highly guarded secrets in cardboard boxes, along with a collection of other personally chosen keepsakes of various sizes and shapes from his presidency. Newspapers, thank you notes, Christmas ornaments, magazines, clothing, and photographs of himself and others. Trump's lawyers claim they can't adequately defend him because after the raid, the government messed up the order of some of the documents. Tuesday, Trump's lawyers also argued the entire search warrant was done incorrectly, without specificity as to what rooms agents were going to search. They say that, too, should be enough to dismiss the items seized in the search. They're also arguing that some oral notes one of Trump's lawyers took before the raid should not be allowed in as evidence, that the government is ignoring lawyer-client privilege. The government says that doesn't apply here because a crime was being committed. Judge Aileen Cannon seemed impatient with both sides during some of the arguments. Trump's defense asking for a special hearing to argue the search warrant motion, the prosecutor accusing the defense of trying to hijack the hearings with arguments they say have nothing to do with the real matters at hand.
Judge Cannon not listening to that argument. She quickly said nothing here is being hijacked, and we're going to end in a minute when prosecutor David Harback continued to argue, saying, but it's just not fair that they keep bringing up all this stuff that has nothing to do with anything. She quickly said, it's over, hearing's over, you have a good week. We don't know yet when she will rule on all of these motions. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.